is Couples Court, 104.1 KRVE.
All right, court is in session.
Court is in session, my friends. Go to krbe.com for Couples Court. It's where you have a disagreement in your relationship and you guys just can't find the way. So you bring it to us for us to decide. Since there's three of us between me and Ryan and Eric, there's not going to be sometimes we're all unanimous and like, yep. But there's never like a 1-1-1. Yeah. Because it's either one way or the other.
Yep.
So we're going to
a mistrial.
That's right. We got to welcome the couple that is having the issue right now to the show so we can talk about it. Good morning to Alyssa and Carmine. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. Alyssa, you're the one that messaged us first. We're going to let you take the stand in couples court. Plead your case.
All right. So my boyfriend, Carmen, and I have been together for about a year. And he is good friends with a guy that I really, really, really do not like. All this guy likes to do is drink, and he has a long-distance girlfriend, but I know that he has cheated on her and is just absolutely not a person I would ever associate with.
How do you know this guy?
But he's good friends with Carmine, my boyfriend.
And what's his name?
Tony.
Tony. Okay, so Tony is just one of those friends that your mate has that you'd rather not be friends with your mate.
Exactly.
A bad influence, we call those people.
Yeah, just like that guy.
It's like why I can't hang out with Ryan anymore. Bad influence on me.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Ever since that strip club incident in 2004.
His wife cut you off a long time ago, Ryan.
Shouldn't trust you.
Because in 2004, I didn't tell you. I like took Eric to one because he was feeling down in the dumps.
And that's
I
what
was
boobs help us. That's what
and see, that's why, Ryan, because his wife is like, Ryan thinks that's how it's going to cheer you up. Okay, no.
It was Eric's fault. I left after like 30 minutes. He decided to stay for another 7 hours.
More bad behavior, right? I mean, Eric, more bad behavior. You left your friend in a strip club alone. That's why Eric's wife doesn't want you. Okay, wait. No. Let's put the focus back on Tony, though.
Yeah.
Alyssa, tell us more about Tony. So clearly he's the guy that you would rather Carmine not hang out with.
He says he cheats on his girlfriend?
Yeah, he cheats on his girlfriend, and it's very clear that he just doesn't really respect that I even exist. Even when Carmine says, like, he has plans with me, he just doesn't care at all and tries to talk him out of it.
Your problem is you find this man morally reprehensible, and you don't want your man going out with him anymore.
Yeah. And I know that it's not really my business, but I think that he's a really bad influence.
Does this mean you're not going to trust Carmine? Do you think Carmine's going to do these things? Is that why you don't want him around him? I can have bad people, but I know my moral compass.
Yeah, that doesn't speak very highly of your boyfriend if you think he could be so easily swayed.
No, I don't think that he's easily swayed, but he really likes Tony, and Tony can talk him into things that I don't think that he would normally do.
All right, Carmine, let's hear your side of the story. You've heard how Alyssa feels about Tony and how she feels you can be swayed by this bad man.
I think she's blowing it out of proportion. It's my buddy. You know, we've known each other for years and years. You know, I don't think it's anything more than just like guys are going to be guys. We're going to go out. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk stupid. We're going to drink. We're going to laugh. And we're going to be buddies.
And cheat on our girlfriends.
Okay, now hold on.
Yeah, what about that, Carmine?
Aren't you offended, Carmine, that Alyssa feels like you can't make your own decision? They'd be like, what? Just because he's going to jump off a bridge, I'm going to jump off a bridge? I mean, I kind of get that. I can see how you could feel that way if you do.
I mean, I love my girlfriend, but it's kind of annoying to be like treating me like a child. Like I'm so weak-minded that I'm going to go out there and cheat on her and jump off of a bridge and just the worst of the worst.
Carmine, how would you choose somebody over? You've only been together a year, and you and Tony, I assume, have been friends for a long time, you said.
Probably over 10 years.
Yeah, and most guys, when you say, guys, dude, this is a girl you just met. What are you talking about? Why are you dumping me?
Alyssa, so, I mean, I'm sure there are female friends of yours that he does not necessarily like, but he doesn't think just because you're hanging out with them that you're going to become like them.
Yes. He doesn't like them because he thinks they're annoying. It's not like they're making bad decisions.
You need to have a friend draft, and you guys can only pick 3 friends each.
There is no way we can say, hey, you can't be friends with somebody.
Yes, we can.
You can't ask that of somebody. You can't. That's not healthy. Oh, if you want to date me, you can't be friends with somebody.
But if they're dating 2 years from now and he's still this way, do you guys love each other?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like this is a long-term commitment to each other that would warrant Tony being erased? Because I feel like guys come around to seeing that point of view. You at some point mature past that guy's level.
Yeah, you outgrow
he's like,
that.
come on, let's. Yes, I'm saying. So if Carmine doesn't see that and thinks everything is still fun, I mean, you'd have to say, Carmine, you would be able to relate to why Alyssa is worried about Tony always seems to somehow twist your arm and get you to do stuff you don't want to do. At some point, you would like mature out of that.
I'm more worried that he kind of isn't there yet.
You know, I guess he just wants to do stupid stuff, go out, drink, laugh, have like a kind of carefree life. And it is kind of like I'll take a step back. I'll be like, yeah, like let's go do something fun.
How old are you guys?
30.
I'm kind of torn here, guys, only because I hate to tell somebody dump off your friend of 10 years when you've dated somebody for 1 year. Because
I think you keep them separate, and you just got to trust that Carmine is not going to be Tony.
If you guys are meant to be, and say you get married and you have kids, Tony will fade to the background. You just, Roula's right. You outgrow those friends.
Okay. I hope so.
Keep hanging out with my buddy?
Yeah, we're saying keep Tony, but you have to build,
small doses.
You have to trust him that he will not be influenced by Tony. And if 6 months goes by, Alyssa, and you're like, yeah, I just can't with you guys, I'm out, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And Carmine, if you really care about this girl and you want a future with her, you'll listen to her feelings.
You're right. I mean, there's truth to that, absolutely. Just don't want to give up part of myself,
Imagine if you give him up and then all of a sudden she dumps you like 3 months later.
Come on, Eric. You know you've outgrown some friends that you hung out with 15 years ago you would never hang out with now.
But sounds like they're not outgrowing each other. Sounds like they have fun.
Yeah, of course we have fun.
But remember, once you have kids, that's going to go away.
Well, I mean, they're not even married yet. So I'm just saying, once you guys see that you guys are getting more serious and committed to each other, Tony fades out. If Tony doesn't fade out and really becomes a problem, then you really, really have a problem.
Then you fade out, Carmine.
Yeah, you're going to fade. She'll fade you both out.
I don't see how, like, friends would fade away, like having fun and laughing would fade away, but I could kind of see what you're saying.
It does, trust me. You're not there yet, but it will.
Yeah, we thank you guys for listening to our show and wanting to talk about this. I'm sure you brought up this conversation for other couples listening. Like, yeah, your friend John, I can't stand that guy.
People are driving to work now.
Haven't dumped him. We've been married 5 years. But anyway, so you're not alone in this. But we appreciate you guys coming to us and let us know how you're doing. Best of luck, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. No problem.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't even let anyone try to bully you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Roula Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Sam's bringing her dog to lunch.
Yeah, she does.
Better be dog friendly. Better have something for her to drink out of.
Okay.
She's bringing the dog.
The number is
Do you travel with a bowl in your purse every day?
I mean, it's in the car.
Yeah.
She has a
the
little
same concept.
silicone one,
bowl
right?
that
It's like
folds down.
collapses.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah,
bad
possible.
idea. You know, when you're traveling with your dog and they get thirsty.
Not
you gotta have
traveling,
something.
honey. She has that dog everywhere more than
I
her
was
baby.
going to bring her yesterday, but
She
I
may have forgotten
figured.
Santiago, but she brought Misty.
Also, the
Too
dog,
worried.
her doggy has to see you pour fresh water or she ain't gonna drink it.
Are you serious?
That is
Yes.
exactly.
Stop it.
That is
Yes.
not
She's a
rare.
diva.
That's exactly how my dog is as
Oh
well.
my gosh.
Purified only filter.
I don't think my dog
My dog
knows
takes
that
it a
yet.
step further. She
No.
has to see me wipe the bowl clean
Yep.
and then pour the water in
Oh
it.
yeah.
Wow, I guess I'm really
Quality H2O.
neglecting my dog then because I just refill her bowl with regular water.
She will not.
Ew,
She will
relax.
I
not
just put
drink
ice
day-old
cubes in
water.
there. She likes ice cubes. Okay.
Oh, yeah, dogs love ice.
713-390-KRBE is our phone number. Believe it or not, is where you tell us stories that sound unbelievable, but they're true. Melissa is up first. Hi, Melissa. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Melissa.
Wakey, wakey. I want to make sure we can hear you loud and clear. Tell us your story, Melissa.
Alrighty. So this was like in 2018. But I did see, I was outside and I saw in the sky because we were having like a smoke session outside.
Wait. What'd you see?
She hasn't
And
told
I
us yet.
saw
She saw something.
Spaceship.
Oh, a
Or an
spaceship.
alien
You saw
spaceship.
a flying saucer or UFO.
Or what did it look like? Tell us, what did it look like?
It looked like a circle, like just like how they do it in the movies. So it is a circle, and it was like rotating while it was, flying or whatever. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I did see two of them, and it's like they wanted to connect, but they didn't. I know it sounds crazy, but I tried to take a picture on my phone, and I just couldn't because my phone wasn't that good. But yeah,
And you don't
I
think it
saw
had
that.
anything to do with any of the influence of whatever was in the air around you? I'm saying, if you tell people that you were having a smoke session, they would instantly want to cut you down and say,
I was high and I saw UFOs.
You were just high.
I mean, y'all, you don't get that stoned after hitting it like once or twice.
Well, you don't know.
You're gonna see, you're gonna see apparitions.
I don't know how people react to any kind of use of that.
There are a lot of great documentaries on Netflix and on Amazon about UFOs and in particular Texans. You know, a lot of UFOs spotted in Texas.
Did anybody else with you, Melissa, see what you saw? 2 UFOs?
Yes, there was somebody else with me, and they did see the same thing. So I'm telling you, we tried to take a picture, but it's like, our phone wasn't that. It wasn't like an iPhone. It was like, an Android. So it wasn't that good.
Look at you.
Now,
but
let me
Android
ask
phones,
you.
some of them are so amazing. Those Samsung phones are crazy. They kick iPhone butt. The camera wasn't good?
Yeah, I feel like my phone was those cheap phones back then. So.
Okay, but did this UFO, I don't think they call them UFOs anymore, but did this vehicle, did it make any noise?
No, I didn't hear any noise.
See, that's what they always say. They say that they're completely silent.
Because they operate off of a gravity
well. Yeah, like they slingshot.
I know they have lights on it on the side. Like, I don't know, but they had lights. At the bottom of the ship, you could see the lights on the...
I find that a lot more believable than, like, monsters.
You can find, what's interesting? If there's a lot of paintings, particularly Renaissance paintings, that indicate saucers in the air when there's different biblical events being characterized, and it happens over and over again. And you look closely at these paintings, it's like, why do they have
Wait a second.
all these saucers?
I'm going to look this up right now. Let me Google
and
image.
like
flying saucers.
Renaissance paintings have flying saucers.
If you look at like old hieroglyphics, they have alien pictures.
And why aren't they called UFOs anymore?
They're UAEs. It's unidentified aerial.
Instead of unidentified flying object, that's UFO.
Yeah.
It's, what is it? Unidentified aerial...
I forget what it is.
Phenomenon. UAP.
UAP.
Well,
I'm not going to remember that. I like UFO
If it
better.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm just going to Google...
So it wasn't a
Renaissance
shooting
painting.
star. It was legit, too.
Well, she said there were
UFOs.
2 of them. You're not having 2 stars shooting at the same time.
One time
apart
I
from each
saw
other.
a shooting star.
Oh, Rula, there are so
Melissa,
many.
thanks for the
So
story.
many.
History Channel has a story on it. Let's see.
You guys are going to go down this rabbit
Yes,
hole.
we are.
It
Now,
says,
I'm
is
trying
there
to
a
find-
UFO in that Renaissance painting? See 7 historical artworks that possibly depict close encounters with the third
Okay,
kind.
you
Now,
find it, let me know.
I find what is so interesting is you've got high-ranking career veterans of the Air Force, really high up people saying, yeah, it absolutely exists. You've got former people from the FBI, the CIA, all these agencies saying, yes, it is kept quiet from the public and that they've been here ever since we detonated the atomic bomb.
We've got the Madonna with Saint Giovanni in
Let me
the
see.
late 1400s.
Did you see-
It was a little UFO flying
not a
up
cloud?
behind her. No,
That's not
it's
a
got
cloud.
it's got
In the picture.
lines
Wait, you have
coming
a
out of it
picture?
like it's
Check it.
flying and it's all jazzed and everything like that.
It's
You
all
see that?
it looks like a mole.
It's not a ball. It's flying behind her. Oh, look at
It's like a giant
Okay.
mole was painted into the painting.
Little burn mark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Irvin, our digital guy, is here
This
too.
is on
'cause he's gonna share a
Yahoo,
bluegrass
y'all. I
story.
mean, it's not just.
If it's on Yahoo, it's the truth.
It's got to be the truth.
I'm trying to see what
Well, I
percentage
guess we
of
can send
Americans
everyone
It
to-
looks like a burn mark.
It looks like,
Like
a
somebody
mole.
was
God.
smoking after they were done with the painting, and it just like,
Yeah,
whoops.
cigarette burn in the art.
Yeah, a huge percentage of Americans believe in this.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, Melissa, for calling our show. It is Believe It or Not, so you can choose to believe it or not.
RBE.
Somebody hit Rula's panic button. The alarm went off right before we went into the break.
Security
because I
alarm,
don't
not her.
No, my
alarm,
actual
Not an
house
alarm
alarm.
call. No.
Yeah, because it has a door trigger, and I didn't turn it off, and my child woke up and opened the garage door to go to the garage to get shoes, and so that's what it was. And they're standing there shell shocked.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Everything's okay, so we can
Everything's
all
right, thank God.
breathe a
That's a good way to-
collective sigh of relief there.
But that's like the worst way to wake up,
Wake
because the
you up,
ones that
yeah.
weren't awake are like, "What the hell is happening? What's happening?" It's the
No
most
coffee
terrifying
needed.
sound. Exactly. Now, no coffee needed. I'm
By
sweating.
the way,
Okay.
we do the panic button at 8:20. We're doing the one at 8:20, but this one came in last night. So I'm like, well, we have time at 6:40 to do it. I think you guys can help her out pretty
Yeah,
easy.
this is somebody that actually called us a year ago on the show during the pandemic. Let's just go ahead and play it.
Panic button, panic button. I actually called y'all a little over a year ago now, telling you that my then boyfriend, now fiance, proposed to me during the pandemic. So we are planning our wedding for end of May. Now, my parents are financing the wedding. They're helping us plan. However, my mom has now decided that she wants everybody, including us, to go to church with all the family the day after the wedding, which that's fine. But then she wants to come back to their condo afterwards for a family brunch with not only just the immediate family, but also everybody that's from out of town, which is all of the extended family. It's like 30 people at least. And my fiance and I, we're going to be exhausted. Personally, we want to enjoy being married and get back to our new home. I'll be moving into his place. So not only will we be exhausted, but we'll be having to get moved into his house, and we both have work the next day. So quite frankly, we don't really want to go to this little brunch thing that my mom has planned. What do you guys think about that? We just need some advice because we know this is going to be a big ordeal. Thanks.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, think about it. I mean, you're not even having time to go on a honeymoon. They got to go to work like that following Monday. So you only got that one day after your wedding.
Well, but my thing
and
is,
you're committed to go spend it with the family?
Because I enjoyed having the afterglow of the fun wedding, and then you see everybody in the smaller.
Yeah, but you also got to go off on a honeymoon. They need that day to move all their stuff into the place, into his house.
Yeah, they move a week before.
And then they got to go to work on Monday.
I mean, Brian, I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of life, you're going to remember people, enjoying you like the morning after your wedding versus like, well, that was another day I went to work, or that was another day I had to. I don't know.
Why can't they do like a dunch, like lunch dinner type thing later? I think the main thing, it sounds like she wants to sleep in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you want to have a little bit of fun on your wedding.
Just tell your mom if they're nice enough to pay for your wedding. I mean, honor their. I know she doesn't want us to say this, but I think you got to honor what your parents are. They're not asking for a lot. They're just asking for you to be with the family and have breakfast. So change it to lunch.
Yeah, because actually, now that you say that, Eric, think about this. All of us put ourselves in that fast forward position. If it was our kid, and your kid is moving on to adulthood, and this is like kind of the last little send off, like the last thing you're going to do for your kid is like, oh, we had the big wedding or whatever. It doesn't have to be big, but just that last little. I don't know. I feel like, can't you just do it? I mean, they all love you.
I think
just do it.
You got 30 relatives from out of town. They're all in town. You got to move. You got a whole moving crew right there. Hey, come on. We'll do brunch. Come on over. Help me move my stuff.
And Edna, who's 82, is not going to do much help.
Everybody in the family has got to be elderly.
Who would move the day after you're if they said they're going to church, so I assume they're getting married on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then Sunday they're going to church, so she's getting up early for that. Then she wants to go back to bed.
Come on, you want a night of passion after you get married. That's your honeymoon night. They don't want to have to get up, crack of dawn, go to church.
Crack of dawn is not church. Dude. What time does church start in your world, Ryan? Clearly, you haven't been in a long time. What church starts at crack of dawn?
Well,
we're talking maybe 9 or 10, depending on services. I don't know. My thing is, for the church service aside, just do it. I don't feel like this is a big problem. Just this is not a giant imposition. It might be. Maybe you feel like, for me, my Sundays after church and lunch, yeah, that could drag into 4 p.m. You're like, the whole day is gone because you're talking. But these are all people who love you, and they might give you some envelopes of cash at the end. They're like, here you go.
Hold on.
Nice little setup.
All right. Let Kevin and Sam chime in because Roula and Eric are on one side.
Okay, can I just clear it up? Is this the day after the wedding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hell no. No. If you're gonna have the time of your life and then be like,
but you're already going to church though. They already said they're going to go to church.
They're all going to church together with the family anyway. Go eat something.
That was the first mistake. Shouldn't agree to church to say, okay, we can do something, but noon plus for brunch. All right, fine, that's noon. Thank you.
Y'all go to church, say some prayers for us. We'll meet you guys at noon. Have a
mimosa. We're in
mimosa.
church the day before for like a full hour.
Right.
Anyhow.
You just did the church again
Maybe they're really religious though, and this is what they enjoy doing.
By the way, Kevin,
together.
you know these people because you told them to use DJ Bizzoni.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then it must be in Galveston. I think that's the wedding in Galveston. So really? Yeah, I mean they're definitely gonna have a huge party.
Wait, did I miss something here? Somebody on text said, did you say the mom wants to do the brunch at the bride's condo? Did I miss that part of the call? It says mom wants to do the brunch at the bride's condo. What bride wants to host a brunch? Yeah, play the listener.
No.
Then I'm changing my answer. Hold on, let's hear it again. Okay.
Panic button, panic button. I actually called y'all a little over a year ago now, telling you that my then boyfriend, now fiance, proposed to me during the pandemic. So we are planning our wedding for end of May. Now, my parents are financing the wedding. They're helping us plan. However, my mom has now decided that she wants everybody, including us, to go to church with all the family the day after the wedding, which that's fine. But then she wants to come back to their condo afterwards for a family brunch. Which not only
not the bride's condo.
Their
I was going to say,
condo.
if the bride's hosting, that's crazy. No. So it's the parents' condo that's going to host the after church
Suck it up,
lunch
Buttercup.
brunch.
Yeah, I think because my wedding was in North Carolina and we had to drive there and then drive back, I wasn't able to spend that extra quality time with my family after we got married. So,
You wish you had it.
I wish I would have, because, you know, I don't get to spend much time with my family. So those things are important. Who cares if it's right after your wedding? You are already on this high anyways from getting married.
You're a star. You're a celebrity.
And it's like, it's all about you. It's all about you. You're already on
I
a
just want to
high.
celebrate you more.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would absolutely just suck it up, do it. Hopefully you have amazing friends that can help me move in. Shout out to Special K and B. You know what I mean? Buy them alcohol, and I think you should do it.
And I agree with my thing too.
She's
with
listening,
Sam.
by the way, Roula. She's texting.
I know. I saw she's texting. Since she already said it's fine to go to church, I think half the battle is getting out of bed the night after your wedding to get dressed and go to church.
Right.
You've already agreed to get dressed and go to church with your family. Why not go be more spotlight on you at lunch?
I'm still perplexed.
Somebody might kick you a little envelope of cash and be like, "Here you go for your honeymoon, kids." Or for
why
your
you got to go
move, or
back
who
to
knows?
church? You just spent an hour at church the day before. Why you got to get up and go in the morning?
Church is not the debate.
Yeah.
Church is not the debate. She did not say anything about coming to
Kevin's
church.
right, though. He should have
that's
said,
fine.
She should have said that first.
Yes.
You can't make the church service,
Yeah, but I'll
I
meet
can
you
make
guys
the
for
brunch.
brunch. I would have probably done that because I need some sleep and relax.
Extra time.
Rula,
I mean, I love my
you
Jesus.
need some sleep, okay? I know you would want to sleep in after your wedding and still want to see your family, so you can do both. Just push it a little bit further down the...
And actually, Special K, we talked about this in Raw Feed yesterday a little bit about my wedding and Sam's wedding. I had an outfit for like the Thursday night party, the Friday rehearsal dinner, of course, the wedding dress, and then the Sunday morning thing. Y'all, I was so beat down after the wedding because we didn't go to sleep like 4:30. I remember looking at that dress hanging in the closet. I was like, I cannot put another pair of heels on in that dress. So I went to the brunch downstairs in like my jeans and a white scoop t-shirt. I was like, this is the best y'all are going to get from the bride because I cannot put another pair of heels on.
Wait a second. I think I got a solution. Eric, you got a pickup truck. How about I'll even chip in. You and I, we'll go over and help them move on Sunday.
I don't think they're moving on Sunday, are they?
That's what I said.
I'm too. Once you're over 30, you don't help people.
Well,
move
when you
anymore.
buy a pickup truck, you pretty much have signed away. Yes, I will help my friends move.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's-
guy with a pickup truck.
A lot
I'm
of
gonna
people
have to
are
help.
telling her to ditch the move and go to the brunch.
Yeah.